So this is the seventh and the last of our midweek moving meditation series. And let's just review again that single breath meditation, because when we're breathing in everything from the universe, we're taking it in and we're feeling it one. And we were talking about coherent consciousness. So focus your eyes on something beautiful. Just look at something anywhere, okay? And then breathe in deeply and slowly through your nose. Hold your breath for the count of 8. And then when you're ready, exhale slowly through your mouth. That's it in all of its simplicity. That's it. And it brings you into a different state of being, shall we say. We were talking about how when we're in a meditative state, and that is a meditative state when we do that, it actually moves us into an accord, a vibrational accord with the planet Earth. Fascinating, fascinating stuff. Interconnectedness, that's what we're talking about. Okay, so let's now use our entire body and warm up, get relaxed, released. And as you're doing that, think about Carol too, okay? Because that'll occupy our mind. And imagine yourself, when we're just loosening ourselves up, expanding your being to wherever she is, having surgery right now. And you could just kind of encircle her, use your mind's eyes, circle her in color, in light, whatever comes to you in a natural way as you relax and release any tension that you might have. Okay, now I'm going to mute everyone. And okay, go. And I invite you to stand up in a relaxed way, consciously taking a deep breath as you do. And just be aware of your body moving in space. And keeping in mind the interconnectedness of everything that you see. Okay, there we go. All right, let me just adjust this camera a little bit. And here we are. So it's the present moment. That's the only moment we've got, the only moment we can breathe into. Excuse me. So let's just rub our hands together and just pull them apart with an inhale and an exhale. Now imagine, if you would, one hand, whichever you wish, is going to represent the past. So you just kind of, as you inhale, you're just pushing the past where it belongs, in the past, not between your palms. The other hand, that will represent the future. It hasn't happened yet. Expectation. Let them all go. So in the middle, you've got the present moment. And the more we can live in that present moment fully, that's what we call mindfulness. That's what we call meditation. And that helps us move into a state of well-being, of wellness, just relaxing, just feeling the space between your hands. Okay. Now, let's bring our hands down and out. So we're expanding and down. Just take a deep breath as you expand, relax. Feel yourself part of everything around you, as though your skin were not a barrier. So every time you inhale, imagine inhaling all that's around you coming into you. And as you exhale, all that's inside is going out. And just being with that for a while. Just being with that for a while. Now, what we're doing is actually called ocean wave breathing. It goes a little further in our 5 treasures Qigong that we're going to start next week. Ocean wave breathing. Just feel that ocean waves are relaxing and they flow. Okay, now let's bring our palms down, fingers facing the earth. Let's breathe in, centering breath into the nose, and exhale, push it down. Soften the knees, relax the shoulders. Gathering breath, breathe in and out. Generally breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Remember, as you breathe out to the mouth, you can also use what we call puffed cheeks, pursed lips. Slows it down a little bit. Okay, good. Now we're just doing some relaxing things. We're going to just turn the hands around and the fingers. Just loosen them up, become aware of your fingers. In fact, to become even more aware, just tap in your palm. Oh, the Lao Gong, a lot of energy in there, and then tap in the other palm. Okay, okay, then push out. Send it out. And then grab back, grab back, grab back. Now, however you do it, this is kind of a gracious move, is it not? We're making a figure 8 or an infinity sign, whatever you want, just with the wrists and the fingers. But notice the bigger it gets, then your elbows become involved. Kind of play with it and relax. Feel your shoulders getting involved now. You don't have to do exactly what I'm doing, but you can go back in the other direction as well. Just feeling that softness penetrate the upper torso. Okay, now we're going to do the kissing elbows. So bring your palms up, crossing your arms in the front, just relaxing. Now inhale as you expand your chest, your thoracic cavity, your elbows go back to touch. And you feel a great stretch in the front, kind of a compression in your back. As you come forward, that will be an exhale. We want to do this at your own pace. Now, as you're forward, just relax here for a moment and feel the stretch between your scapula, your wings in the back, okay? And then when you're ready, open up and let your back arch and look up while you do that. You can inhale, exhale in coordination with this if you wish, or not. Just go slowly and appreciate. What does it feel like? Notice. That's a big part of mindfulness, of relaxation, of meditation, is noticing. What does it feel like? What does my back feel like? What do my legs feel like? How about your chest? And come forward. Relax the shoulders as you do this. Now you notice I enjoy bending down and letting my hip fall forward so my spine is involved. My hips go forward as I go back. You can get your body involved to whatever degree you wish. Forward, and then let's just draw up and down. Now very slowly, we're going to walk our shoulders, one up and back, not tight, not tight, just loose. And you can move your hips the same time. And let one hip go out and the other hip go out, but not tight. That's what makes this challenging, just slowly. And then walk them forward. One side forward, notice your hip goes out, the shoulder goes down. Kind of get synchronized with this after a while, and you can actually feel the movement in your ankles as well. Notice that. How about your hands? Relax, they're just hanging there. Just relaxing. Okay. There we go. Now, another thing that is done very commonly and in the 5 treasures as well in warming up, they call it a cleansing, and that would be a little bouncing. So we've loosened things up. Let's just kind of just bounce around. It's called shaking the tree also. So just keeping your feet flat on the floor, or if you take your heels off a little bit, you'll feel your bones vibrating. And just bounce and move around and shake an arm, make an arm, shake it. As you're bouncing, you can shake a leg, get it all loosened up. Okay. And then just settle in. Just settle in. Okay. Now we're going to come open, and we're going to gather from the earth and draw right up the center line of the body. Feel your torso getting taller, and then open up. And you can stretch hard if you want to, or relax, whatever you wish to do. Soften the knees, soften the shoulders, and then just draw up the midline. That's that central meridian, the central channel. And imagine your head is being lifted up towards the heavens, and your feet are anchored in the earth. So we're drawing up from earth and bringing it to heaven. And relax. Then we're going to do the opposite. Draw down the light. Now, as we do that, imagine your fingertips emitting rays of light. And let that light beam spread down your spine and radiate outwards as it goes down into every cell of your body. Okay. Now we're going to play with this a little bit. A moving meditation. Imagine that the light that you have been moving around your body, and it is electromagnetic energy, vibrations, hertz, however you want to measure it. Imagine it encircled here. Okay. And let us send Carol a hug. Just place her in your arms here. Breathe in deeply and exhale. And breathe in deeply and exhale. Just send it to her, and also to everyone who's taking care of her. Surgeons, anesthesiologists, nurses, anybody who's around her. Just imagine you are enfolding them all in this beautiful, radiant, peaceful light. You may even see a color. All right, and then we're going to do the 3 treasures breathing, bringing the arms down, the lower dantian, and inhale. That's our power. Our physical being is now relaxed, and come down. Bring your arms to your heart, your area of compassion. Feel that expand your chest as you open up. And then the wisdom from above, the spirit self that's always there, we can tap into it at any given moment, especially when we learn how to be still. And then we know what we need to do. Bring your feet together, palms together. Draw the palms up into prayer hands, again, tracing that central channel, that central meridian that links us between heaven and earth, focuses in our heart. And here we are, back in the present moment. Sink the knees, inhale up, step to the side, and relax. Okay, good. Now I'm going to invite you to sit again, because that change of position is important. We don't want to stand all the time. We don't want to sit all the time. We want to do some of each. But I invite you to sit, take a sip of water or coffee, whatever you like. And I'd like to share with you a writing I have, excuse me, that I received, oh my gosh, so many years ago, from a woman who was studying Tai Chi and Qigong with Dr. Roger Yanka at the Omega Institute with me. We were there for a month. She's a very creative person. And I got a copy of this. If you'd like a copy of anything I share with you, just let me know. And I'd be happy to send it to you. But this kind of goes with the theme of the space and the interconnectedness. It's called wind drift, wind drift. To live in the moment, you must leave the past behind. Just let go of the fear. Unbind your spirit and allow passion to take your hand. It's time to create your destiny. Jump off the cliff and build your wings as you soar. Reach for the feathers floating by. Glide serenely as the winds carry you forth. Your course will make itself known. Have faith in the freedom of an uncertain future. Let inner strength be your guide. Express the power of creation in all that you become. Live as a work of art. By the light of your torch burning brightly, other sparks shall ignite to flame. As your greatness inspires one life that reaches 10 lives, that touch 1,000,000, lessons of love cause great people. And children shall fulfill their biggest dreams. This is written by Linnea. So there's a lot in there that we've talked about, and talking is fine, but feeling and experiencing and doing is what really makes the difference. So we move from our head through the will into our heart. And when we move and we breathe, it's through the heart, okay? So as we practice our Tai Chi now, allow yourself to expand your being from your heart center. So let's take a deep breath. Exhale and rise. All right. So plant your feet into the carpet, the earth, the floor, the tile, whatever you're standing on, and feel it, feel it. Recognize that. What does it feel like to you? Feel the pressure. Shift your weight back and forth from one side to the other, and then just kind of let yourself make a circle. So this up here was like a, what do you call that thing? A plumb line, just like a plumb line until you come to the midpoint and your feet are comfortable. Knees are soft. So that midpoint is from here down like a triangle, anchored, nice and firm, nice and comfortable. And then we shift the weight from the heels to the soles, from the heels to the soles, relaxing in that. Loosen the arm joints, loosen them up, let them swing where they will, but focus on your feet, moving from the heels to the soles. You can do this anywhere. That's what's so great about it. Okay, we're moving right into that rocking motion, the flowing motion. So now, as your weight goes forward, allow your arms to levitate up. And as your weight goes to the heels, your arms slowly sink down as though there's water resisting the flow. Feel the air in your palms. Flow like a river. as you stand like a mountain. Doing this slowly. What is your body telling you? You feel stress in any area, modify the move. Perhaps your arms are going way up. Maybe they don't need to go up that high. You want to stay in your comfort zone. Flowing motion. What is your breathing doing? No right or wrong. Are you taking deep breaths? Meditation is often simply noticing that which is. And once you notice it, once you're aware of it, and you may need to change it, change your position, change what you're doing. Once you are aware of it and you accept it, then you can do something about it. Maybe you don't even feel like doing this. Maybe you feel like standing still, just breathing deeply and doing nothing for a change. That's fine too. Because your spirit mind, your wisdom, and your body will work together to guide you into that which is the most healthy, the most peaceful, relaxing, tranquil moment you can achieve right now. Then when you're ready, let's just go right into painting with light. Okay, you could just simply stand still or shift your weight if you wish, but it's as though your arms are paint brushes and the brush part are your palms as they come down. Now this move, you go out slightly and then bring it back down as though you're painting on the canvas. Dip the brush in the paint, you feel the resistance, the weight of it coming up, and softening coming down. One more time. Okay. Now in this busy world, we need to create space for ourselves. So we're going to create space. We're going to purify the area around us, bringing your hands up, palms face the heart. Expand the chest as your elbows go back, palms up, and now push the side. Push, 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 push. Like you're standing between a rock and a hard place, pushing them aside and coming back. Do that one more time. And remember, maybe we're pushing aside the past and the future, and we're now in the middle, in the present. And in the present, fill your heart. And wait for a moment. Then palms slowly turn upwards, knees get soft, and we're going to push up. Anything weighing on your shoulders, any weight, just push it up and release it out there into the universe. And then draw back down with the palms of your hands. Clear, fresh space. This could be right now anything that you have to do and you don't want to do. Just let it go because you don't have to do it right now. No matter what your to-do list looks like, you don't have to do it now. Oh boy, does that feel good? Clear the space. And then back into the heart. Relax the shoulders. Breathe a little bit into the heart. We have another area, and that is what is before us that is blocking our path, or what is behind us that is pushing us. We don't want it to be. So this move literally pushes away from the front and the back as though we're creating a bubble. So we're going to push forward. Now feel the resistance, not pushing hard, but you just feel the resistance as you move, clear the path. And once it's cleared, okay, it's open, and you come back. Now this, imagine it behind you now, and you're just pushing back and away from behind you. What's pushing you? What are the shoulds that's pushing you? remove it. Just gently but persistently and powerfully. That's the heart, it's power. Push it away. And then relax into the heart again. So we're creating a bubble around ourselves, and this bubble is clear, pure energy. Then there are things that we need to get rid of and push down into the earth. Anything that's toxic, relationships, illnesses, tension, push it into the earth. Okay, remember, it becomes fertilizer in the earth. And then you're clearing it. And then push down. Are there thoughts that keep bugging you all the time? Maybe they need to just get buried and put a tombstone on them so you don't forget. But let them go, bury it into the earth. The earth will accept it with graciousness. You don't need to hold on to it. It's your choice. And then we're back in the heart again. Expanding and contracting now in the present moment. In the present moment, even though you've created a bubble around yourself, and let's just go over that again. From the sides, this is clear now. Push out. And come back. And then we're going to release, push up, and draw back as though you're inhaling clear, beautiful space, air. We need that in our lives. This is tranquility, clearing that's in the front of us, pushing from behind and drawing back. And then finally below, notice your knees get soft as you go down. Your torso is strong and clear up. And live in the present moment, right here. Shoulders relaxed, knees relaxed, hips relaxed. Reposition your feet if you need to, but enjoy it. Create your own comfort zone, because if you operate from that comfort zone, that area of clarity which you can achieve, you will affect everything around you. Remember the butterfly effect. In a very positive way, and the world needs that. There's a saying, we deserve pockets of tranquility in our daily life, because that's what we will share with others. Okay, arms come down, lift your knees, relax, shoulders, just relax any way you want. Okay. Now we're going to pull in some energy. We've cleared the space, so we're open. So left leg is going to come up, palms come up. Step forward. All the weight's on the front leg, your arms come out in that direction of the front leg. And then your back heel is turned in just a little bit, and you rest on the back leg. As you're going forward, this is the action. And this is the rest. And you feel the difference. The point of this move meditatively is to allow good things to pour forth into your life. The imagery is often that of a distant star in the universe shining its light down into your hands. You might want to try this move at night outside under the stars, and allow yourself to accept that which is good. Because if you have it, you can then give it. Again, in receiving, we want to be comfortable. We're not grasping, we're not grabbing. We're graciously accepting. And that could mean sometimes too, accepting help when we're determined to do everything ourselves. How gracious is it to say, oops, I can't handle this anymore. Can somebody please help me? Just asking. That's receiving. Okay, then we're going to step back. As soon as all the weight's on that back leg, it's like you're sitting on a stool. Inhale up that knee and exhale it down. Relax your legs. Now we're going to do the same with the right foot or left, whichever you didn't do before. Palms up in that direction, back heel turns in to give you a sense of stability. And we want to feel stable when we're receiving. It's a sense of gratitude. When we're not stable, we'll say, oh, no, I don't deserve that. What if you get a compliment? Say, oh, no, that old thing, that's not stability. Rather, when you say, hey, thanks, where I needed to hear that. Notice what difference that makes in the world around you. What would you like to receive right now in your life? Alter the move as you need to, as long as you just feel relaxed. Now get ready to sit on that back leg as we come straight back. Inhale that knee up and anchor it. Reposition your feet so you're comfortable. Let your wrists go up and down to guide the arms and the shoulders so you're feeling relaxed. Okay, you can just move around like an amoeba, whatever you need to do. So now receiving, and then there comes the giving. So we're going to lift the leg and palms face the earth. And we're doing the same move. Back heel turns in a little bit. As you go back, your elbows bend and your hands come closer to your body. As you go forward, the arms expand out. Now that's part of giving, expansion. I invite you to become aware once again of where your body is anchored in the earth. Imagine the roots going way down, right through the carpeting, right through whatever you're standing on, and the energy of the earth coursing up both of your legs, up through that central meridian, through your spinal cord, stopping at the heart, and then radiating down your shoulders, move them a little bit, through your elbows, your wrists, and out your palms. So feel your fingers even radiating. So earth energy can use you like spreading seeds of love. Who do you know that needs that? We're talking about Carol, so you can just kind of go around her. Who else do you know that is in need maybe of healing physically, emotionally, spiritually? When you're grounded, you can give from a solid base. And it involves all of who you are. We're going to step back, so straight back, inhale, exhale. Comfortable, and inhale up the other knee, and step forward, and palms facing down again. Back heel turned in a little bit so you can really feel securely resting on that back leg. Makes the move so much easier. Now imagine the earth energy coming up through your feet, your legs, your torso, your spine, right up through your neck, will up through the top of your head. And it's meeting now with the spiritual wisdom. So that is not going out, but coming back down. Just like the sunshine on a tree. So feel the energy coming down through your mind, through the will of the neck, and into the heart, right here. Spreading out through the wings of your heart, your arms, elbows, wrists, fingers, palms. So that's a different kind of energy than earth energy. You also want to feel grounded when we're sharing that. And that can be like love. Send it out. Understanding from above, not judging, but accepting. Not condoning, but accepting that which is. Shedding your light on it as though the light from above is radiating out through your fingertips, through your palms. And just enjoy that. Now, can you imagine, just for a little while, the energy coming up from the earth, meeting the energy coming down from the universe, from the heavens, whatever you want to call it, and meeting in your heart, and then flowing out. It's a reminder that we are conduits of energy. So we're that coherent connection of who we are with everything in the entire universe. We are at one. And there is no fear there. One more time. And then rest on the back leg. That rest is good. And then inhale and exhale. Okay. Now, let's just simply practice that leaf floating in the breeze. Remember this, the space between each hand is a leaf. Move your feet around too. Anchor them in, stomp on the ground, you're the tree. Arms are the branches, the limbs, and here come the leaves, one leaf and another leaf. Feel that energy between them, because that's the energy of the present moment. And it's simply going to send out one leaf and let it come right up past your heart. Let it clear your will in your neck. And let it float all the way up. Heavenly breezes drifting like driftwood, drifting. Let your hand go in any direction it wants. Now, you can move your trunk if there's a big breeze going around, and let that arm simply guide the leaf. It can go down and you can sink down, soften the knees. It can float up. It can go back and forth. Let it play. That's the beauty in fall when you watch the leaves come down. They kind of play on the way down to their demise, actually, right? And they're at the mercy of the winds. But they never go clunk. They all float. The air holds them up. So let's bring that arm back and feel that again. Feel that. Let's let the other leaf have its own adventure. Send it out and simply let it move wherever you want it to go. Feel the softness in your wrist that allows your hand to behave like the leaf. And enjoy the ride. Like our life, right? Has a beginning and it has an ending, like every leaf. What can I do to enjoy the ride? Because eventually I'm going to end up back in the earth. Become fertilizer for trees and more leaves to grow. Never wasted. Just changing. Do what's comfortable because leaves don't work at it. They just allow the flow. And then when you're ready, bring it back. Okay, there we go. Nice. Excuse me. Okay, just relax. Just flow. Okay. Little cloud hands. So loosen that knee when you go up and loosen the other knee. Let's get everything loose. Loose and loose. Again, the wrists are soft, the palms are gently cupped, and the fingers follow and flow. You can step with this. You can go as slow as possible. And the slower you go, the more you will become aware of what your body is telling you as it moves in space. You hear your lungs saying, go slower and take a nice deep breath. Fill the lungs. So when you're full, and then you let it go. You get more and more relaxed. You can sink the knees and rise if you wish. Listen to the way your body wants to move. Relax your shoulders. Relax your hips. Feel your spine subtle, flexible. Then slow down as slow as you can go. And then as a sign of, okay, move away from the clouds, move into what we call that gentle conclusion. Arms come up, gently float down. Now I invite you to bring your hands up and gently cup your eyes. So you're not seeing what I'm doing or anything around you. Do you see darkness or do you see colors? Relax your shoulders and take a deep breath. And enjoy the silence. Enjoy that feeling of nothingness and yet everything. Right there. What does your body feel like now? Tune into the bottoms of your feet. Let your thoughts travel up your knees to your hips. All the while, your eyes are closed or open behind your cupped palms. And feel the earth energy coursing up through your spine, into your heart, towards your shoulders, down your arms, your elbows, your wrists, and finally into the palms of your hands, covering your eyes. And let's just dwell there for a few seconds. Now we're going to take a deep breath. And as you exhale, bring your hands down. And look around you with a sense of wonder. Choose something that your eyes can focus on that is beautiful, that's pleasant to look at. Just focus on that little piece of beauty, as though there's nothing else except that in your world. And then breathe in deeply through your nose. Fill your lungs and count to 8 or whatever number you want to. Just be there in that stillness, gazing at the beauty, and slowly through your mouth, exhale. And then return your gaze. And once again, we're going to end as we began by bringing our palms together gently, separating in the 3 treasures breath. That breath connects us to everything in the universe. So soften the knees and inhale. Feel the glory of it. Exhale into your heart. Bring the energy into the heart, into your compassion, and let it out. Inhale. And exhale into the wisdom of your spirit. And then up we go. Inhaling, exhaling as you come down. And then inhale the leg over, the palms together, the hands come up, reminding us that we dwell in the present moment. It's the only moment we can do anything about. So let us use our time wisely. Relax. Soften the knees. Inhale, open the palms and step to the side. Exhale, anchor in the earth. Now, again, noticing how your fingers move slowly, perhaps with a greater sense of awareness. And you wiggle your toes, even though you're standing on the earth, and your wrists and your ankles and your knees and your elbows, just let them go. And your shoulders and your hips. And let your neck get as flexible as it can. To feel that life force, that beautiful energy that you are, flowing through you, being fed by the universe around you, and you're giving out into the universe at the same time, interrelated. What a privilege and honor that